You're now watching this video for a profound purpose: to learn how to transform your reality and how it can be done without a doubt. Stay till the end of the video. The legendary ancient Kemetic intelligencer named Tehuti, later known as Thoth and Hermes Trismegistus, revealed core philosophies and universal principles to guide adepts in awakening their latent spiritual abilities to direct their destinies and achieve oneness with divine will. Let us closely examine some of his most inspiring revelations. According to ancient Egyptian mythology, Tehuti was appointed as a scribe to the Neteru. He was syncretized with the Greek god Hermes and later identified by the Romans under the composite name of Hermes Trismegistus, or thrice great Hermes. Tehuti was revered across Egyptian culture as the bringer of articulate speech and writing, mathematics, magic, alchemy, and mystical knowledge to humanity. He sought to uplift human consciousness by revealing profound spiritual wisdom and initiating humans into scientific, philosophical, and occult doctrines that would allow us to attain our highest potential. As the enigmatic Emerald Tablets, translated in 1925 by esoteric scholar Dr. Maurice Doreal, clearly describes, Tehuti embodied the divine qualities of infinite wisdom, power, love, mastery, authority, and friendship with humanity. He was a compassionate guide, sharing sacred teachings through the ages that, for those ready to receive them, still bear powerful truths capable of awakening within us abilities far beyond our current limitations. According to the professor, Egyptologist and mystic Dr. Muata Ashby, in his insightful book Egyptian Yoga, The Philosophy of Enlightenment, the core aim of Tehuti's teachings was to provide guidance and techniques for developing the full spectrum of mystical faculties latent within human beings through dedicated spiritual practice and self-mastery. The ultimate goal of this deep inner work was for the initiate to transcend identification with the ego and align their individual will with the wisdom of divine will. This conscious unification and harmony with the universe's sacred principles led to the emergence and stabilization of extraordinary expanded capabilities and gifts, including mastery over the forces of nature and dominion over natural laws, the ability to freely travel and explore in the inner and outer worlds, the development, circulation, and harnessing of life-giving spiritual energy, the awakening of latent superhuman faculties and powers, an exponential increase in intuitive abilities and inner sight. Ashby eloquently summarizes the overarching essence of the Egyptian mystical philosophy in stating that the individual and the universe are fundamentally one fully integrated reality. In simple terms, this means that attaining self-mastery to align consciously with the universal laws of the cosmos allowed the Egyptian initiates to gain incredible influence over the external physical world and their environment through accelerated inner spiritual awakening. Hit the subscribe button to be informed as soon as we release new content. Thank you. Now let's dive deeper into the principles of the Neteru. According to Ashby's in-depth explanation of the multiplied layers of meaning encoded within the iconic Egyptian sacred spiritual text known as the Papyrus of Ani, Book of Coming Forth by Day, or Book of the Dead, one of the central themes woven throughout is the teaching about the importance of developing full mastery over what is called the Ba and Ka aspects of the human soul matrix. In the Egyptian worldview, the Ba represented the phenomenal side of self which experiences life as a human, while the Ka represented the underlying noumenal aspect, the part of us that is eternal, unchanging, and cannot die. The Ba was depicted as a hawk or bird with the face of the deceased, while the Ka was depicted as a bull representing embodied spiritual power. Through dedicated spiritual practice, the goal was to achieve conscious unification and harmonization of the Ba aspect and Ka aspect, to bring into perfect synchronized alignment the mortal self with the immortal self, and fully unite the personality consciousness with universal divine truth, represented by the goddess Ma'at. This complete unification with truth led to transcendence over the mortal limitations of the physical body and unlocked access to the full spectrum of latent divine gifts and abilities of the purified soul. As Tehuti affirms in the Emerald Tablets, the soul of gods is given to men to be their eternal guide, the wisdom of all things beautiful. According to the secret teachings distilled in the Emerald Tablets and interpreted by students across millennia, the fundamental nature of reality is mental and energetic in origin. Matter arises from subtle seed potentials crystallized within the fertile multidimensional field of infinite possibilities. As Tehuti states, all is of a single cause, thought, the Divine One's gift to souls still mortal that by thought might create all things. By mastering the discipline of concentration and utilizing focused imagination, vivid visualization, and concentrated willpower, the properly trained mind learns how to tap into the unmanifested quantum field of potentiality, shaping desired energetic patterns through repetitive imprinting, which gradually precipitate into physical actuality and external manifestation. In Tehuti's words, "Know you that all is ordered by the souls who dwell in the unseen. By their thoughts alone they create all things." Through dedicated practice and self-mastery, initiates expand consciousness to resonate in harmonious alignment and re-identification with the infinite divine mind. Thereby, we transcend the perception of separation and gradually restore conscious unity with our divine nature as co-creators. As Tehuti expresses, "Gods are we, existing or ceasing by our own choice. Surrender self to self and know you are one with the All-Soul." While cultures and ages change, these mystical Egyptian teachings, preserved and conveyed through the legendary scribe Tehuti, remain timelessly relevant and deeply inspiring for truth seekers on the spiritual path today. Our thoughts, beliefs, emotions, imagination, and will shape our inner reality, which in turn shapes what we experience externally. With consistent practice, focused visualization, combined with an unwavering belief in the mind's power, serves as the compass that enables the manifestation of the most cherished desires and deepest soul intentions. By courageously diving within to face and transcend the shadows and limits of ego and individuated consciousness, we realign our transient personal will with our higher will. Thereby, we gradually restore conscious recollection of and resonance with our eternal divine nature. Regular inner reflection reveals that we exist within a mental spiritual matrix of our own making. We are divine dreamers, engaged in learning to masterfully dream our transient realities into being. All that transpires in the outer theater originates from within. Tehuti's time-tested teachings help awaken the realization that we each possess the sacred ability to redirect our destiny and consciously create our lives in alignment with fulfilling our most expansive divine potentials. We are all becoming who we were meant to be.